Good evening, this is Zaid Alauddin. We begin with the headlines. The Kuwaiti Emir begins a state visit to Jordan upon an invitation from His Majesty King Abdullah. Jordan condemns war crimes committed by Israel in Gaza, the latest of which was the discovery of mass graves at Al Nasser Medical Complex in Khan Yunis. And the army, in cooperation with other countries, carries out 7 airdrops into the north of the war-torn Gaza Strip. And now for the details. His Majesty King Abdullah and His Royal Highness Crown Prince Al Hussein received Kuwaiti Emir Sheikh Mish'al Al Ahmed Al Jaber Al Sabah upon arrival at Marka Airport for a 2-day state visit. The visit gains a special importance as it is the first for the Kuwaiti Emir to Jordan since he assumed power, and due to the important bilateral and regional issues it will cover, especially Israel's offensive on the Gaza Strip and efforts to halt this aggression. The visit also comes within the continued consultations and coordination between the two leaderships and countries. Foreign Minister Secretary General of the Danish Refugee Council, Charlotte Selent, and discussed with her efforts made by the Council to support Syrian refugees in Jordan. Safadi warned of the significant decline in the international support to Syrian refugees and the services provided by international organizations in Jordan to those refugees. He stressed that Jordan will not be able to meet the shortfall in aid and services provided for the refugees, which will have a negative impact on their living conditions, adding that the solution to the refugee issue is through their return to their country. Jordan condemned the continued war crimes committed by Israeli occupation forces in the Gaza Strip, the latest of which was the discovery of mass graves at Al Nasser Medical Complex in Khan Yunis. Foreign Ministry spokesperson Sufyan Quda emphasized Jordan's denunciation of such actions that violate the international law and constitute crimes against the international community. Quda urged the international community to shoulder its responsibilities and put an end to Israel's war on Gaza and the unprecedented humanitarian catastrophe it is causing. The Jordan Armed Forces, in cooperation with other countries, carried out 7 airdrops into the north of the war-torn Gaza Strip. The operation involved the participation of 1 aircraft from the Royal Jordanian Air Force, 4 aircraft from the United States, 1 aircraft from Egypt, and 1 from Germany. The army has conducted 87 airdrops since the start of the Israeli war on the besieged Gaza Strip, in addition to 209 airdrops that were conducted by the army in collaboration with other countries. Israel bombarded northern Gaza overnight in some of the heaviest shelling in weeks, causing panic amongst residents and flattening neighborhoods in the area from which the Israeli army had previously drawn down its troops levels. Army tanks made a new incursion east of Beit Hanun on the northern edge of the Gaza Strip, though they did not penetrate far into the city. Gaza's health ministry said at least 32 Palestinians have been killed and 59 others injured by Israeli strikes in the besieged enclave in the past 24 hours. Director of the Human Rights Unit in the Prime Minister's Office, Dr. Khalil Al-Abdullah, underscored Jordan's leadership in ensuring digital protection amid the global technological advancements under the stewardship of His Majesty King Abdullah II. Speaking at the inaugural session of discussions on digital violence against female journalists, Al-Abdullah reiterated the government's unwavering commitment to prioritizing violence prevention and bolstering digital security measures. He emphasized the government's dedication to upholding the rights of journalists, regardless of gender, and providing secure environment for their professional endeavors, both in physical and virtual realms. That's it for tonight. Thank you and goodbye.